I'm Tyrese and I'm angry.
Angry makes you stupid, Tyrese. Stop it. This is a reenactment of last episode, okay, if you didn't catch on.
Thank you.
So welcome back, everyone. Storm here.
Mom here.
Kimmy here.
We're going to be watching more of The Walking Dead today. Episode 5 of Season 4.
That's right.
We really enjoyed Daryl, Michonne, Tyrese, and Bob together. We were saying that they kept switching it up and talking to each other, and they made a good team. Bob did some bad things because he has a bad addiction with alcohol, and he didn't have any medications with him, and he almost risked his own life. You know, he almost lost his own life.
Definitely.
That's
dying
right.
because
he would do almost anything for the drink.
Yeah.
That's right, definitely.
Even, he
flinched to get his gun. Like he reacted to get his gun.
to get his gun
For sure.
for the bottle. That's just wrong on so many levels.
Mm-hmm.
For just a temporary high. I mean, man.
Just to go numb. And last episode was called Indifference, so in a way that was Bob as well. We were discussing during setup that's Carol, because she is going so numb and passing major things off like it's nothing, because it's just the world you live in. People die and you move on from there. And
the poor girl, she was just getting fruit for their ride back, and
that was horrible.
she was taken out, and she's like, well, we gotta go, just numb to it.
Yes, she is.
And then the boy, they couldn't find, the guy never came back, so he's like, she's saying to Rick, oh, that was a nice watch. So she's completely numb to it. And unfortunately, Rick had to make a tough call, and he had to just say, you can't come back with me. You're done.
Back to the group,
It is scary. I mean, I know she is a family member of the group, but you murdered 2 people in cold blood, and I'd be paranoid, honestly. If she can do that, if I got sick, oh God, am I next? Even if I was part of the main group, who knows? You start to think about that.
Yeah, you do question, and he has 2 children.
That's right.
Carl can fend for himself, but still, if you catch her off guard, who's to say she, for whatever reason, she might do it again?
Yeah.
Probably would.
I mean, that takes a lot of something, a lot of courage, a lot of, again, like she seems very numb now to things, and things do bother her. Like she got upset and she was crying and kicking the buckets. Not the bucket, but kicking the barrels down when Tyrese asked her to watch Sasha. Yeah, and she got really upset. She doesn't want to do it. She doesn't like doing it. But still, like to be able to take a life, especially people who are innocent. Not that, you should pick and choose because Merle was an a-hole, but if it was someone like Merle, I'd be like, well, that sucks, but okay, I can understand what she's saying. But when you have these nice people like David and Karen, and they're just sleeping, and yes, they're coughing and stuff, but just to kill them like that, she was quick, but be able to
and
do
then
the
when
action.
she said to Rick, well, you've killed 2, but he was defending himself. It was kill or be killed. I mean, Shane was going to kill him.
That's right, but
when
and
she
sees
brought
it in a
that
different
up,
way, and she's like, well, they were going to kill us too, because they're spreading a disease and they're walking freely around. I mean, they were in their cells
close the
before they were
freaking door, lock the door. That's all you had to do with them right off the bat.
So what really is the right answer?
I know.
Shane was going to kill Rick.
Yeah.
And that was bad. He had to put down his best friend.
Yeah, defend himself. They do.
So what's this episode going to be about?
I don't know.
Well, Rick's got to go back. They're probably all going to go back to the prison, and he's got to tell the group what happened with Carol and what his decision was and what he found out beforehand.
That's right.
And will they get the medicine back in time to save their lives?
I hope so.
Excuse me. Yeah, right. And who is alive? Is anybody
right.
going to be alive? I'm confident that's most of them will be alive.
Rick, last one standing.
Right,
No, we can't. No.
And how is Daryl going to take about Carol leaving? Like, Rick told her to leave. So how's he going to take that now? Unless Rick has to talk to him and tell him what happened.
Yeah.
I don't know. Again, Mom and Kim are completely blind to this show. Shall we get into it?
Yes, let's do it.
Yes.
I won't pack anymore.
And we're watching on Netflix today. 4:05.
Couple dogs. Oh no. Oh man. Sick, helping you sick. Clears the airway. Open it up.
First, we have to find some spaghetti.
That would help.
We'll take it in shifts.
Oh, boy.
Oh, she's so tired. Look at her
You want
eyes.
to help me go?
Don't stand in front of him.
No, yeah.
As long as we're willing to do it.
That's right.
Oh, no.
As long as it takes.
Oh,
What are you doing?
oh God, Lizzie.
Oh, jeez.
We're taking Mr. Jacobson to a quieter place. Give it your best try. And drink some tea. People don't need to see it.
How many times?
Her, she's so sweet.
Is he okay?
He was helping me and he got tired. That's all.
If you need help, I can help you.
I don't.
She's okay. Daddy, you look so tired.
I know.
If they can, you can.
I love you, honey.
Mm.
Thank you for stopping her.
We need someone out there taking care of things.
Oh my gosh, she's got her work cut out for her.
Wow.
And close.
Quickly,
Look.
shut the gate.
And I'm like, close
Shut
it.
the gate. Oops.
It was her. She killed Karen and David.
Yeah.
I'm glad
It's
you
like you
heard.
smacked her in the face. Like, what?
Would you have brought her back? You could have, Maggie. You've done harder things. Don't doubt yourself. We don't get to anymore. I was gonna ask you that.
We're fine.
No one's sick? You didn't have to do anything?
Can we come out soon?
Not just yet.
Dad, I was around you when you were in the middle of it. You can't keep me from it.
From what?
From what always happens.
Doctors make the worst patients.
Not everyone gets to live. Need to focus on the ones that can make it. I made some more IVs.
Get back in bed now. We're not that bad off.
And we are. Just make sure everyone's doors are shut.
Yeah. At least that.
Have a look.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Yeah.
He is very
Oh.
close.
Mhm.
Oh no, they're getting out.
Oh, God.
See, it's the worst. Now they just open their doors.
Yeah, see? No,
They're all
stay
gonna
in there.
change. Look the other way. How are they gonna pick him up? They're so weak.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's good.
That was great of her.
Mm.
He's never done this before.
Yeah. Oh, so,
Third one we've lost. We're burning them behind the blocks. He told me, quote, "A sad soul can kill quicker."
They're seeing you, Herschel. They see you get past this thing. It's not gonna be like how it was, is it?
You needed some time. You got some. You got lucky. We all did. Life is always a test.
Oh no, she's turning. Sasha. Oh goodness.
Oh boy, oh boy. That's a Herschel.
One by one.
No, that's Herschel.
Watch out! He's got you! He's got you! Kick her!
I mean, I was sure you were just gonna be a dead, foolish man.
I can't tell if that's a compliment.
Oh, he's gonna have to fight one off. And he's gonna give him air.
Be careful.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Oh, they're both good.
Oh, no.
You want me to take a look at him? No. Just let him sleep.
Oh no! Hush! No!
No.
Daddy! Oh no! Daddy got bit too. Damn! Holy shit!
Jeez, Herschel.
Get the gun! Get the gun, Hirsch! Oh my God! His freaking kid is eating him. Exactly what the doctor told him. It's gonna happen all in one time. Here, boy.
I'm sorry. Poor
Nice and
Glenn,
loud.
too.
Say it again.
Carl.
Oh, Herschel.
And he can't bite her because he doesn't have.
That's right.
He's got that in his
And
mouth.
Herschel's going to get him. Oh.
Oh, I don't like her going in there. Put him on his side.
Hold on.
Holy crap!
No.
Oh, Jesus. Sorry, my friend.
Let's do it.
I got it.
Let me help.
We're taking. Okay, guys,
no,
this is
come
really
on.
bad. Run! Oh, here we go. Here comes the party. And of course, everything's at night.
Oh, my God. Oh, gee, look at all of them. Oh, jeez. Wow.
All right, listen to me. Magazine goes in here, releases here. Make sure it latches.
Oh, jeez.
Here we
Not
go.
good. Oh, here they go.
We're breaking in.
Oh, God. God.
How long can they keep this for?
God, it's so freaking dark.
He's watching him. He's so proud of him.
No, Herschel.
Don't kill him in front of his daughter.
No.
You gotta get it out of his mouth.
Oh, boy.
Damn you! That I'm gonna aim even better.
Oh, damn.
Oh my God! I'm
Oh, no, please. Not Glenn.
Not Glenn.
Ah, yeah.
Okay, just slide it in
Quickly.
and pump it up.
Oh, God. Phew, that was. Oh, phew.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh.
That was tough, boy. Oh,
Oh my gosh.
Ew.
should have a mask on at least. Or he's diluting it to make an IV. He's a phenomenal man.
Need some help with that? You're a tough son of a bitch.
Yeah, he sure is.
Tougher.
I am.
Good for him.
Yeah.
So an A block, Lizzie?
Good now?
You want to come?
Hell yeah.
It's adventures now.
Oh no, the governor.
Yeah. Don't.
Son of a.
Mom's like,
Let me
no!
go.
Here you go, Mom! Go get him!
Oh man.
Let me at him! Let me at him!
Fucking governor.
Oh.
Surprise! So what does that mean?
Well, I'm glad we're seeing him like before something hits the fan, you know,
That's
not
right, yeah.
as something's hitting the fan.
That's
So
What could that
hopefully
mean?
Beware.
he is he's gonna make a plan.
Yeah, he's always making a plan. Something
with more walkers.
devious,
It
yes.
seems like he's by himself. I mean, he
It
killed.
looks
pretty
like
much
he's
everyone.
solo. Yeah, it looks like he is solo, and maybe he wants to go talk to Rick and say, I'll be a good part of the team.
Oh, yeah, right.
Maybe I had to change of
No,
heart.
thank you. No, thank you. You can-
I have diapers.
Yeah,
I
right.
have diapers in
I don't think that's gonna work for you.
That's right. Okay.
And I have cookies.
Okay.
Michonne's out
Oh my
with Herschel.
God.
Yeah. Someone's gonna find him. Someone's gonna see him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this episode was really hard and exhausting. Like, I felt everything.
Herschel
so
was phenomenal.
Oh, I was hoping nothing would happen
Phenomenal.
to him.
I mean,
And Glenn too,
he was
you know.
brave, and he had to take care of things after
Oh,
people
wow,
turned.
sure.
He's
Wow.
never done that before. He had to do it on his own. And he's taking care of everybody, and the dignity. Like, he's taking people away to take care of them.
That's right,
him and
yeah.
Glenn.
Mm-hmm.
He's
Okay,
not
that's
doing it in front of anyone else. He wants to give them hope.
Yeah, and I feel like,
yes.
you are a person, but once you die, you're a threat.
Mhm.
You're going to come back and kill people. So, people are watching that, and to know that, wow, this is my fate. Like, once I die, it's a lot of fear. It's it's scary, because what happens if I'm not really dead and you think I'm dead and you stab me in the head too, and it's just brutal,
Yeah.
but they have
And
to
like
do
he
it.
said, when he was quoting that guy that just before he died, like the day before, he was quoting Steinbeck, and he's like, I'm just going to paraphrase, like, the sad soul is harder than, a dead soul or something like that. So he doesn't want to see them. They all know what's going to happen when they die. They know what has to be done. He just doesn't want them to see it, because it's just so much more, powerful for
Definitely.
the soul. They're going to lose hope, and they're going to get depressed, and
Yeah, it's just
they're
terrible to see it
just
in the
not
first
going
place.
to give it their all.
And even the doctor, like, he knew he was a goner. He's like, you hit a certain stage and then you're done.
That's
so he
it,
goes,
yeah.
focus on everyone else. And for him to still say that, and to say, like, and he had all that stuff worked up at his cell, to get
Right.
into other
Right, yeah.
patients. And he goes, you got to focus on the people who have a chance. And he was a very good person for that.
He was very
He
good.
was. He
Yeah.
was being very straightforward with them. Like, look, and here's the ammo, here's the gun. Take it now. Because when one drops, they're all going to drop at the same time.
That's for sure.
And you only need one to cause problems. One becomes many really fast. And many died from the disease or from the virus right away.
yeah.
And then they're going and killing people. They're coming back. And it just happened so quick. And I don't know if you noticed, but there was, when things really started getting bad, and that father with his son, he wanted to be locked in
Yes.
with his
That's right,
son.
yes.
You kind of figured that he died at that point because he was
Yeah.
being very, like, determined.
Oh, I
and
thought so.
Didn't want him to
he's
take
right in
him.
there.
yeah, very short with
Yeah.
Herschel, and he's like, "No,
Yes.
I'm staying here. I want to see him when he wakes up or something, or I just
Yeah,
want to watch
I
him
had a
sleep."
feeling he was
And
going.
because he doesn't want to see his son get stabbed in the
That's
head,
right, yeah.
because it finalizes everything.
That's
like,
right,
that's
yeah.
it. And he stayed with the son, and then when people started screaming and he goes out with his gun to help Herschel, he gets bit by his son,
Yeah.
and then his gun goes off and he shoots that blonde woman who was
Yes,
doing
that's
okay,
right,
and
yes.
she fell over.
That's right.
So it just shows mayhem that, it's
Yes,
just,
there is.
everything does hit the fan really fast. The doctor was right there.
Yeah.
Like, you have to be ready and do it.
That's right.
Yes,
And you have to, be sensible and be smart. It's hard to be like that when you have a loved one, especially a child, anybody.
Oh, that's right,
He's in the cell. He wants to take care of it, but if he did take care of his son, he would be alive.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other one would be alive.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right, because you just don't want to. You don't want to face the fact that that's the reality, and it's like now
Right,
you
yeah,
have
you have to do it now.
no time to have any. You have no choice. You have to take care of
That's
it,
right.
and he didn't.
Yeah.
Oh
What
my
a
gosh.
setting, too, because thank goodness they had cells to separate people.
Oh, that's
It's
right.
I mean,
Yeah,
can
it
you
is.
imagine
It's
just
beautiful.
intense
Yeah.
or something?
Oh,
and it's like,
wow,
oh, God,
Gosh.
you're all just in the same area. But this was a scary setting because you have all these, like, hallways and turns. It's
Two
dark in there. You
floors.
can't see
God,
anything.
Yes. Oh, my gosh.
So that was
Yeah.
just terrifying. So not only are you risking yourself from this disease, you can get eaten by a walker.
That's right. I was fearful for Glenn too. He started really bleeding from the mouth and
And he
things.
couldn't breathe.
Oh
He was,
yeah,
like, drowning
and
in
thank
the
God
Oh, my
Herschel
God.
just thought of getting the intubation kit
Oh,
out of that
that's
other
good.
guy and bringing
Yes.
it to him. And once he told Maggie who's it for, she was like a perfect aim. She's
That's
like,
right.
no
yes, she
problem.
did. That's
Yeah, because
good.
she knew she had to take it out no
Yes,
matter what,
she's like,
because
that's right.
otherwise her father was going to get bit, and they probably wouldn't have time to get
Right?
it to
It's
Glenn.
either
You know?
save
Oh, my
two
gosh,
lives
yes.
or possibly lose.
I'm glad Maggie was
Right.
able to get in there because they're all trying to save each other, and she needed to be there. If she wasn't, Glenn would have died, her father
That's right.
probably would have died.
Definitely.
Like, she needed to be there to help out. Now,
Lizzie would have died.
yeah, Lizzie would have
right.
died, and you know, what did you feel about Lizzie? Like how she's been
I'm
handling
very
things?
concerned about her.
Yeah, I know.
I'm concerned because she's just like zoning out. She was telling Henry, come on, boy, you know, and she just thought that, you know, she can help him in some way. And it was terrible. I mean, she tripped and he went right on her. If Herschel wasn't there, she would have died.
Yeah.
But still, when she's looking at Glenn and she's just like playing with the guts on the floor with her foot, I'm like,
That's right, too, yeah. That's a little strange.
I'm worried
It's
about
weird,
her.
yeah.
it's
Yeah,
weird.
that grossed me
I'm
out.
worried about her.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
You know, I mean, okay, this is not the same thing, but can you imagine, like, putting your foot in poop and just moving it around? Like, that's weird enough. Like, this is actual guts or
This is
something.
guts.
You know,
This
like,
is
that's
guts.
way
This
worse
is
than
guts.
poop. Like, that's how I see it. Where I'm like,
It was
that's
Henry's
pretty nasty.
Yes.
It's like playing around with poop is
Wow.
one thing.
Yes.
Oh, like, that's
Oh,
kind of
gosh.
bizarre. But then you have this person, like,
Yeah,
okay,
she's-
that's someone's, like, human flesh on the ground.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you're playing
Yeah.
with. And, I mean, she did help Glenn. She said that she wanted to get Henry out of there. He didn't go after Glenn. So I tried
Yeah.
to talk to him to see if he would hear me or understand me.
Yeah, because she's still believing that, you know,
They're special.
They're
She's saying
special.
that they
They're
come
another,
back.
yeah, and
As something else.
Oh, boy.
they come back as something else, honey. But
That's for sure. Everyone want to know what
did
the
you not
something
see that
else
they're
is.
eating people?
Yeah, and she was scared when that one person fell on her, when Henry
Yeah.
fell
Yeah.
on her. But I wanted to go back to that breathing apparatus where Glenn, you know, when they got that from Henry.
Yeah.
So where are the limitations? Because they had no choice. He was drowning in his own blood. But here, if a walker bites you, is it the saliva that makes you turn? Because there's just so many questions there where they all apparently have this virus anyway.
It looked like he
so when
had
you
some
die-
rubbing alcohol.
Yeah, give it some time, but they didn't have any time. Yeah,
No.
so it's like all at risk anyways. But, you know, I mentioned before that here they're all already infected by this disease where they all will turn when they die, whether they're bit or not. But when you have someone else who has the same infection as you, but they died and they bite you, then that's a faster transformation. So here there's a walker and he has a breathing apparatus down his throat and it's all bloody and everything.
Oh, yeah.
And then they cram it down Glenn's throat. I'm kind of like, wouldn't he get infected that way if they accidentally
I
nick it or
know,
something?
but Herschel kind of had
It's
the
saliva.
bottle, so I'm kind of thinking
The
that
alcohol, maybe.
they're saying
Yeah,
that
there's
he
something
cleaned
that he
the
did that.
mouthpiece, so he's
Yeah.
okay.
Give it 5
But it's
minutes
going down
time,
the whole
time.
tube. I mean, he's tubing him, so the
Oh,
whole
that's
tube,
right,
he'd have to
my
do
God.
that, and the
Whoa.
inside, so maybe not to,
Maybe it was a
know,
new
my
tube
God.
and just the bubble
the
itself,
bag,
the
yeah,
bag
just
itself
bagging
was,
him, yeah.
was
just
the,
the bag.
changeover
Yeah,
or
right,
something because
yeah.
it happened
Gosh.
quick in the dark.
I don't know,
But
but
Yeah.
he
got
got
alive,
it in.
and he's
Right,
breathing on his
alive,
own.
thank
And
goodness.
he's breathing on
Yes.
his own. That's
Good.
huge.
Mm-hmm. They
Every
got the
5 to 7
medicine.
seconds, someone would have to be there for him.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
it's
that
worth
was-
it, but
Hey.
I want to say they got the medicine on time, but they
Right.
did lose a lot of people. But
Yeah,
at least
they
they
did.
brought some
and
back.
Bob helped out tremendously. He's administering it. He's doing what he's
Oh, God,
supposed
yes.
to, you know, and I think he'll be okay.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll, you know, push him away.
Isn't it crazy to see how, you know, everyone was away, everyone is sick, like all these numbers, like they need numbers, and there's no one around, and how things just went out of control,
It
like
sure
Maggie
did.
trying to contain or maintain the fence, and then Rick trying to do it with Carl, and then everything just, you know, falls
Of
apart,
course, sure
and they don't
did.
have the numbers to help out.
Right,
That's
and if
right,
that
my
was
God.
Maggie, she would have been dead because
That's
she
right.
couldn't have done that on her own. You
Definitely
know,
not.
and Carl, I mean, they needed to be together, Carl and Rick, to get the heck out of there. And thank God they took care of them all, but that's just one wave. Now they
Yeah.
have to mend those fences, but thank God everyone's back now.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
And,
Yeah.
you know, they have a little bit more
Yeah.
numbers.
I think it was a big scene with Carl too, because here for a while now he's been, you know, he didn't have a gun. He's been bonding more with his dad.
That's right, he has been,
And
yeah.
here he's being thrown right back into responsibilities like he's had them before, but now with the whole apocalypse responsibilities and getting a gun. And, you know, his father, I think in that moment realized like how much of a man he's becoming.
That's
You
right.
know,
Big
like
time.
looking back at
Yeah.
him and just helping him
Gosh.
fight off these walkers.
Yeah,
And,
throwing the magazine to him.
yeah, it was like all cool
catches
and stuff, and he's catching
That's
on really
my
fast,
boy.
like how to like cock a gun, or he knows like his pistol, but when it comes to bigger guns, it's like he got it and he was quick at it, and
He
got too
listened to
close,
his
you
father
run.
and took care of business.
And if he didn't have him there, he probably would have died. He probably would have been overwhelmed, you know. But it's just scary to have these fences that are supposed to keep people out or in. And here, like, just a group of walkers, there was a lot of them, but they just took it down.
And they
so
just
quickly.
stay there
Yeah,
isolated
pushing.
so to one spot where it's just gonna, it's gonna break sooner or
definitely.
later.
Oh my gosh.
Man, now we have the governor.
I was just going to say beware.
Freaking governor. We don't care about you anymore. Let's get an eraser. We can erase him.
That's right.
You're a cartoon now.
Get rid of that guy.
Mom loves him.
Throw the
Just kidding.
Throw the
Mom's
governor to
gonna
the
jump up and
walkers.
down if he dies. She's gonna say,
God.
"Hey."
She's going to step on him.
Such a sick.
Yeah, he is sick. Yeah, he's real
Well,
terrible man.
now that he has no one to be powerful
Yeah.
over, hopefully his guard isn't down, but he'll do something.
I know,
He's
what
gonna
has he
do
been up to?
something. He's gonna, cut the fence. He's gonna do something. He's gonna have the walkers overtake them or something.
Yeah, because it's been over a month now, right?
Yeah,
'Cause
it's been quite a while.
It's
been a little while.
But if anyone's gonna find out that he's around, it's gonna be Michonne.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Like, I've always wanted to get you. And after, like, she's been looking for so long, and now she stopped looking.
Right, now she stopped because
Oh,
Tyrese
boy.
said something to her, so she's like, nope, I'm not going to do it anymore.
It's like, see what happens?
Okay,
It's your
yes.
fault. See what happens? No, just kidding. But I'm glad Tyrese was back with Sasha, and Glenn's
Yes.
doing okay.
Oh, I
and-
know. Sasha was amazing. Like, she was so sick, and to help that,
That's right. She
And
was
Glenn,
really-
too.
put,
yeah.
help, Herschel put that body on the gurney.
Oh my gosh.
And, I mean, she's such a good
Wow,
girl.
yes,
She's
she-
such a great kid.
Yeah, they all really tried, and I just felt like being sick with them. Like, oh my God, to even be
Yeah.
able to do that was incredible. And they wanted to keep it going, so people wouldn't get upset. Tried to be humane, and Herschel actually killing or stabbing
yes.
walkers in the head after they passed, like that was huge for him.
It was, and for him to to see him in the doctor's cell and just breaking down, and he has
Reading
the
the
Bible in his
Bible.
hand. I mean,
Oh, that was sad.
the guy. I mean, he'd never wanted to be in that position,
No, he didn't.
but he helped out so many people
Right, he
before
sure
they did
did.
turn and
Wow.
Yeah.
pass away.
Tried to make him as
Yeah.
comfortable as possible.
Yes, with
and
dignity. That
no
was the big
sleep.
thing.
Like how
Nothing.
Oh,
how
gosh.
long was he awake?
He was just amazing.
That's
yeah.
right. And he did cover up the body to before.
The
he
first
stabbed.
one, yeah, the first time he did
yes.
it. Which I probably would do the same if I had to do it,
Mhm.
if I had the
Yeah,
controls
If you had a
environment.
hard time,
Mm.
coping with doing it.
Yeah.
Boy.
Because trying to drag a person out that just died before you actually stab them in the head, like to drag them out, I'm like, there's just too much of a risk. I'd be so afraid that I'm like, it's going to bite me,
At
it's
any
going to bite
moment.
you,
Oh my
and then
gosh,
all
yes.
chaos is going to break loose. So,
Wow.
but I get like not trying to have a lot of witnesses there.
Yeah.
So just, it was a very difficult
And
episode.
he was
That's
great
okay.
with Glenn too, giving him jobs to do
Oh, that's
and
right.
lying, fibbing to him about how he was feeling. Oh, he's resting, so
That's right,
Maggie
yeah.
wouldn't get worried.
That's right.
He's just such a great person. He
Yeah,
really
Yeah,
is.
he's awesome.
Yes.
He is
definitely.
awesome. Yeah, he's very
Yeah, he's
selfless,
Yeah.
and he just keeps going, and everyone's
He sure
rock,
is, yeah.
Yeah, he was awesome in this episode.
Yeah, and he said the right words to Maggie. I love you, and she's like, I love you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
So
sweet.
great.
That's good.
Woo! So after
Yay.
moving around a lot, burning some calories, I think we're done for
Yeah, I
today.
think
But
so.
thank you guys so much for
Wow.
watching, and we'll
Yes.
see you very soon, as
Woo.
always.
Yes.
Please check out the
Bye.
links below. Bye,
Bye.
guys.
Give us a like.
Boy.